Smackdown was awful. It was insufferable. Smackdown and Raw have been atrocious for the last 3 straight weeks, and we are just in January of 2025. And it makes zero sense. When January came into being, Raw and Smackdown should have been special for a good 12 to 16 weeks. Meaning from January until April, these Raws and Smackdowns should have been home runs and grand slams. It makes no sense. What the hell is Triple H doing? It makes no damn sense. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on SmackDown. Not too much of anything happened, and I just don't care to, waste you guys' time. This show sucked. It absolutely sucked. Let's just go ahead and get into SmackDown from January the 24th, 2025. This took place in Austin, Texas. So we kicked the show off with Cody Rhodes. He's interviewed by JayThat'sMe. Cody tells him that Shawn Michaels is the perfect person to moderate the contract signing as a company. They put the entire future of WWE into Shawn's hands with NXT, but now it's all about main eventing WrestleMania, and it's all about the undisputed title and having it with you. So, JayThat'sMe brings up the post-match horror from Saturday night's main event. He asks Cody what Cody sees in this version of Kevin Owens. Cody didn't ask the fans what they think of Kevin Owens. They boo. Cody says Kevin Owens is a genius in the ring, but 10 times out of 10, when it gets difficult, Kevin always takes the easy way out. But in a ladder match, it's all about who can climb the ladder and grab the championship. Cody then tells JayThat'sMe that if he were to look Kevin Owens in the eyes, he would tell him that maybe Cody smiles and appears to be a good guy, but not to forget that he was the one who defeated Gunther and Roman Reigns. He's the grandson of a plumber, but also a student of Randy Orton. He has no problem punching Kevin Owens in the face. But all he has to say to Kevin Owens is good luck, and then that was it. So I don't care about any of this shit. Just a waste of time. Seriously. I don't care about this Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes feud. It's worthless. I would imagine Cody at WrestleMania is probably going to be in a triple threat match. It's probably going to be Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and The Rock, as reports have been saying for quite some time. They've been saying this, I heard rumors about this late last year, like around December. No, not December, but November, December, around that time from last year. So about a month or 2 months ago. So that's probably where they're going to go with Cody for WrestleMania 41 this year. It makes sense. But I can tell you, I don't give a single shit about the Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens feud. Moving on. So DIY, they're backstage with Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly then asks, what's the game plan for tonight? Gargano tells them they won't be able to be outside for their match. DIY tells them to handle their business. And then DIY, they walk away. And in come in Legado del Fantasma, and then they just stare at Pretty Deadly, and they smirk, and then that was it. I'm just like, what the hell? What kind of nonsense is this? Moving on. So the Motor City Machine Guns, they defeat Pretty Deadly in a pretty decent match. But the Motor City Machine Guns, they won Skull and Bones for the 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Pretty Deadly should be on NXT. They should be back there. Moving on. So this leads us into Nick Aldis. He's in the back. So The Miz comes in. He asks Nick Aldis if he asked him here for him to do The Miz TV. Nick Aldis tells Miz that he's on Smackdown now, and he tells him that he's joking. He tells Nick Aldis that The Miz tells Nick Aldis that the Wyatts are on Smackdown. Nick Aldis tells him he might need to make some new friends fast. So The Miz just walks away. All right, that's fine. Moving on. So Kevin Owens, he is on the announce table. And they're running through the card for Sunday Night's main event. That being Wade Barrett and Joe Tessitore. So Kevin then asks Joe where his interview is, and he makes him miss Michael Cole. Kevin Owens runs down people who side with Cody Rhodes, and he says at the Royal Rumble he'll show everyone who is the real WWE champion. So Kevin Owens then turns to actor Matthew McConaughey, who's at ringside. He asks Matthew what's he looking at. He tells him that at the Rumble he'll beat Cody Rhodes the same way Ohio beat his Texas Longhorns. So then Jimmy comes out. Jimmy Uso comes out. Him and Kevin Owens, they stare each other down. Kevin Owens asks him why is he here, and Jimmy tells him he talks too much. And then the two of them have a little brief brawl. Jimmy hits a super kick. Kevin Owens was able to roll out the ring. And then Jimmy challenges Kevin Owens to a match. Okay, who gives a shit? Moving on. So Carmelo Hayes, he's backstage with Nick Aldis. Carmelo tells Nick Aldis that it was supposed to be him and Jimmy. And Nick tells him that'll happen next week. Nick Aldis tells Carmelo that he made a new acquisition on SmackDown, and he has an opponent for Carmelo Hayes, and Carmelo Hayes tells him he wants to see who it is. Nick Aldis tells Carmelo Hayes that he'll be here soon, and Carmelo Hayes tells him he can't wait to see him. Okay, that's fine there. Do I care about this? No, not at all. So, Mead, Shin, and B-Fab, they defeat Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. I don't give a fuck about this. Moving on. So, we go backstage again. We see Carmelo Hayes and Nick Aldis. So Damian Priest comes in, and he is welcomed to SmackDown by Nick Aldis. So Carmelo Hayes tells him no, and Nick Aldis tells Damian Priest that Carmelo Hayes was wondering if he would have a match with him tonight. Priest tells him he's here to work and punish. I don't give a shit about this at all. I don't give a shit about this. And it sucks that Chelsea Green took a pinfall in her match. It should have been Piper Niven losing, but it is what it is. I guess they're gonna do Chelsea Green and Meechin again, and it's gonna be for a fourth time. It's gonna happen next week. Oh my God, this show sucks. Moving on. Tiffany Stratton, she shows up. But before she shows up, we get a really good video package from Charlotte Flair talking about her accomplishments and everything and how she's going to be in the Royal Rumble next week. That's fine. We shouldn't really have gotten a promo from her at all. We should have just gotten another, cool little vignette. But we all knew Charlotte was going to come back anyway. I would imagine she's going to be the one to win the Royal Rumble for the women. Moving on. So Tiffany Stratton shows up. She gets on the mic. She says that once again, she's the center of everybody's attention because next week at the Royal Rumble, 30 women will fight for a chance to face her at WrestleMania 41. Tiffany Stratton says last week she beat last year's Royal Rumble winner in Bayley, and she's not worried. And next week, whoever wins is going to be running on Tiffy time. So Rhea comes out, and she puts her with Tiffany, and she says that she's got respect for her and everything. She said she's going to beat Nia Jax better than Tiffany did. So Nia comes out. Her and Candice LeRae. She enters in the Royal Rumble. Same with Candice. Bianca and Naomi, they come out. They do the same thing. They all enter in the Rumble. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, they come out. They enter in the Rumble. A massive brawl breaks out. This leads to a 6-woman tag. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Naomi are defeated by Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, and Candice LeRae. And this match pissed me the fuck off because Bianca Belair took the damn pinfall. What the fuck? What kind of shit is this? Bianca took the pinfall? Are you serious? Fuck. Bianca took the pinfall. Triple H, you dumb bastard. What are you doing, dog? The fuck are you doing? This doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you have Bianca Belair be the one to take the pin? That makes no sense. Period. What are you doing? You couldn't have like a DQ finish or something like that, or one of them get counted out or something? Come on, bro. Bianca has fallen. She's fallen 3 or 4 steps down from when Vince was there just 2.5 years ago. 3 years ago now. Like, she was booked better under Vince as a main event player. And now she's just in the mid-card not doing anything. This sucks. Moving on. So, we cut backstage to Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, B-Fab, and Michin. Michin says that she spoke to Nick Aldis, and he's giving her a final crack at Chelsea Green's U.S. title next week. Yep. Okay, who cares? Moving on. So, Apollo Crews, he defeats Giant Gargano. Okay, yay. That's fine. So, the Mercenary Machine Guns, they come out towards the end of the match, and that basically distracts Gargano, and this allows for Apollo Crews to roll him up. Cool. Moving on. So we go backstage and my bad. Moving on. So we cut to the back. Jacob Fatu is with Tama Tonga. Fatu, he cuts a promo on Braun Strowman. Jacob Fatu says it's not Godzilla against King Kong because he's both, which is true. He said he's all gas, no brakes. But first off, it's LA Knight and Tama Tonga. He tells him with everybody saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that. Really good stuff there. So, LA Knight, and then he promptly defeats Tama Tonga in a long match. This match went for a good little bit, good 10-15 minutes. So, post-match, Jacob Fatu beats the shit out of LA Knight. He's about to put him through the announce table. Braun Strowman comes out, and him and Jacob, they stare each other down. The crowd chants, holy shit. Same with me. Then, basically, Tama Tonga tries to hold back Jacob Fatu. Braun then clotheslines Fatu over the top rope. Jacob Fatu just lands on his feet. And the two stare each other down some more. So that was great. Really good shit there. Excellent. That was the only good thing on the show, in my opinion. Moving on. So, A-Town Down Under, they're going to go to they're going to go to Raw. So, The Miz, he's backstage standing with them. The Miz tries to get them on the side. In comes Nick Aldis. Nick tells them that they're going to pack their bags and they're going to go to Raw. Austin Theory or Grayson Waller, they're happy about it, and they celebrate. Okay, that's fine there. Moving right along, we get a video package promo from Nakamura. He says he's going to enter in the Royal Rumble match. Yay, cool. Is he going to win? No. And they mentioned him how he won it back in, I believe that was 2018. That was WrestleMania 35. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. That was 7 years ago. You can forget that shit, Nakamura. That shit's not happening, bro. It's not going to happen. Moving on. Damian Priest defeats Carmelo Hayes. Like, I just don't care about this show. I just don't. Moving on. So we go backstage. Mercy Machine Guns, they're with Nick Aldis and DIY. The Mercy Machine Guns tell them they've already spoke to Nick Aldis and that they're going to face him at the Royal Rumble for the tag team titles in the best of a 2 out of 3 falls match. Oh my God, what the hell? So Triple H is trying to make the Rumble be 4.5 hours, basically. You have 2 Royal Rumble matches for the men and women. Both of those are going to last about an hour. That's 2 hours right there. You got a ladder match with Cody and Kevin Owens. That'll probably be about a good 20 minutes. You got this match. The 2 out of 3 falls match. That's going to probably last a good 25, 30 minutes. I mean, bro, like, what the hell are you doing, dog? You don't need but, like, 4 matches, basically, like, 5 matches on this show. Oh, my God. Oh, fuck. Moving on. So, Damian Priest, he's walking backstage. In comes Cody Rhodes. He tells Damian Priest he's glad to have him on Smackdown. He walks away. And then he says that he'll see him soon, that being Damian Priest. All right, that's fine. Moving on. So, we go to The Miz once again. He's backstage. Miz says that Andrade needs some help, someone to guide him. And Andrade says he likes that idea and he'll go find somebody. So in comes Jimmy Uso, who laughs, and he walks towards the ring. He's stopped by Carmelo Hayes, and he tells Jimmy that it'll take more than 4 moves to beat Kevin Owens. Jimmy laughs and says next week he can only beat him. It'll take him only 3 moves to beat him. So then Jimmy Uso comes out and makes his entrance. He's getting attacked by Carmelo Hayes. They get to a little brawl. Officials break it up. So this leads us into the main event of the evening. Kevin Owens defeats Jimmy Uso via the pop-up powerbomb. Post-match, Kevin Owens beats up Jimmy Uso some more. Cody Rhodes comes out, makes a save, and they brawl again and again and again, and that was the show. But this sucks. This was awful. SmackDown is becoming unwatchable. Why is this garbage on for 3 hours? Could somebody please tell me that? Why? Just why? I don't know. But what did you guys think of SmackDown? I thought it was boring. What did y'all think? And hopefully Saturday night's main event will be decent. Hopefully we get some angles on that show. Hopefully. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.